players say they're all ready. We're gonna swap the music and get this match going. Round 2 of 3.
Teams.
Good luck. Happy hunting.
This
Die.
3 matches. Zero off like a bat out of hell. Followed up by Chima. And Dimitri. And 60. We've got a different formation to what we saw previously. We've got 4 and 1 rather than 3 and 2.
I've been noticing the tendency for the grids to unload has picked up.
And we got Shootman Gold going high. He's playing 3D chess.
More of a 4D chess man myself, but yeah, him being up there, that makes me want to put more stuff up there. Hey, maybe even an asteroid. Those things that everybody loves. Ah.
Lovely sniping there from Shooting Man Gold. Poor choice of target in my opinion, but lovely shot.
Any shots on target are good. Oh wow.
Sneaking a few miles through the blocker plate, but a worrying amount of them hitting their own cover.
That Ares actually managed to clip the X3 through a shunt.
Very nice. Yeah, more sniper fire onto Big Rig. Interesting choice.
Cybern going high. They've broken out of their traditional cover position early.
Both teams want this match. They want it big. Cybrand swooping now on Relic. He is locally heavily outnumbered. Relic is out of position and about to get very punished.
He would be my priority target if I was Cybern, but Cena is also with him. Looks like he's not being left behind. Showing his rear end to the entire enemy team. Relic's just making sure Dimitri dies just like he did last time. It worked. The last time seems to work again. He's already taking huge fire. Shield's down. He's being torn apart. This is a lightweight ship with lightweight armor. It can't take these Sharons. There's a reactor. And another reactor is down to 600 megawatts. He's losing large reactors.
Doesn't seem to be quite quick enough to escape from this. Tech making great use of their afterburners to keep up. Big hits on Dimitri. Easy. I can see
And that's
right
red.
through the ship.
He's gone red. This is looking like a repeat of last match.
Will they end up trading Relic for him? That's the question.
Wouldn't discount it. Tumor is definitely being a nuisance. Those Asterios just plinking away at those blocks. Now Tumor's vulnerable. His shields are down. It's happened again. It's all happening again.
Now we're seeing some beautiful coordination from both teams here. And I think the deciding factor with these teams now is that the Tech boys are a little heavier, a little more sturdy, but they've got those afterburners. It enables them to hold the combat just long enough.
Yep, the 5-man stack on Cybern working against him today. Not something I expected to see, or really anyone expected to see, but there it is. There's evidence. Oh, wow. Shout out to that motorcycle that just drove by. I think that picked up on stream.
Nope. Didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it on Discord, but it's running without filtering on stream. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Remember what happened last time there was an asteroid? The lag from impacts? Yeah, I remember. I remember. right,
I
we'll
have
swing
some
back over.
thoughts about asteroids that we might be able to explore.
Oh, we're gonna have to hold them on for later. Relic has just been blasted apart. It just has more than a large reactor and one small thruster left. Almost
Two are
nothing.
getting out. Bullied.
Oh.
Like the front half of the Cougar is just absent.
Oh yeah, that was a good shot. Relic isn't
Oh,
red,
yeah.
but he might as well be. Tumor's turned
Yeah.
into a cloud of debris. Tumor's gone red.
Now it's Zero's turn.
Senior Tequila losing one of his
The
nacelles.
afterburners on tech must be running hot. They must not have much cooldown left on those afterburners.
No way.
It kept them in the engagement range against faster, lighter ships just long enough to do the damage.
Now Zero's the man of the hour. It's gonna get torn apart by Shooting Man Gold and Senior. We're gonna start seeing daylight if he doesn't get out of there. Swinging back over to Senior Tequila. Seems he's lost the other nacelle. Being blown apart. Oh no.
Big Rig just sitting there doing his job. Tibbs sitting there doing his job.
And that's it for Senior Tequila. He's being spun by the force of the Charon as he goes red. And away he goes. Zero the victor of this particular engagement. Shooting Man Gold was on the way to help him out. Now it's just a dead body. Just here for Zero.
Never underestimate Zero's piloting.
Yeah, one of the best pilots in the field with one of the worst connections and the most cursed computer. That says a lot.
It really does, yeah.
Well, adversity does do a lot for your skill in these situations. If you have no issues and everything's always perfect, as soon as things go wrong, well, you have issues. DEC is occupied for almost 40 seconds now.
Well, I mean, I think it's part of his natural environment. You know, when you're at risk from being eaten by the wildlife, you tend to develop skills. For anyone that doesn't know, Zero hails from a death world.
Yeah, the death world of Ketchikan, nicknamed Australia.
Yep.
Pivot back to the center here. Zero's getting around the rear of Tiberius, still functional despite all that damage. He's got massive torque and balance with that afterburner. Wonder if that differential rust mod is laggy.
Now it's time for them to take down Tibbs.
Tibbs isn't gonna make it easy. He is surrounded on all sides, but everybody shooting at Tibbs is horrifically damaged. Save for 60, I imagine. His cloaking field active this whole time. Big Rig with big nuts. About to give Tiberius a big headache. Here it comes. Slowly. He's a heavy boy. Nope. Not going for a ram, just going for the Asterius meltdown. Zero continuing with the orbiting. Tiberius keeping locked on. He is not falling for the trick. Just that string of pearls.
60.
60 looking pretty healthy compared to the rest of his team, but that ain't gonna be the case for much longer. Big Rig digging into the rear of the Cortal. Poof. Tiberius continuing to completely no-stand it and continues to shoot at Zero. Poor guy can't catch a break. sliding back into the zone. Shooting man getting queued up by 60 and 0. Not sure if that. Go ahead.
Big point advantage here, but I still think it's anyone's game. I really do.
It's not going to take a lot to swing it in the other direction. We actually have an answer from BD on whether or not the differential thrust mod is a good idea or not. We'll read that in a bit when the match is over. Shooting man shields back up, not for long. His nose taking a bit of a shot there. Here comes M1s. Miss. Big stream of missiles inbound.
Tech with the points advantage, but I would say Cyberman with a tactical advantage at this point.
Looks like Tiberius was a bit quick on the trigger and wasted some of those hunter shots just into the void. Now I want everyone to remember Tiberius is using a trackball.
Good God. Why?
He's just built different. He likes them. He's been using them forever. Wow, this match is really spread out. Shooting man scraping the side of the arena with 60 in the distance. The zone is contested by Big Rig and Tiberius just doing what they do best. Big Rig is getting the upper hand for the time being. Tiberius just rubbing his nose around, trying to avoid the drilling effect. Oh yeah, there's an arrow. All right, arrow? Ares. Straight down the middle. Where is he looking? Oh. He's turning the armor and just, yep, hit me. Go ahead.
Mech warrior now.
Going for a little bump.
This was always just Mech Warrior in space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That is how you tank.
Aha, Big Rig knew that Tiberius' shields were about to come back up. Oh, there's a bit of Zero that is coming from warp space. Hello.
Meanwhile, we've got a duel going on here between Shootman Gold and 60.
Both teams making interesting choices in strategy here, but I'm not sure if they have a better option. Shooting Man Gold, one of the last healthy members of TEC that is not Tiberius, having to deal with 60, who has just been doing his best to confound any attempts at linking back up. What has he got left? A decent amount of firepower.
Yeah, this looks like a relatively even duel, I would say, between 60 and Shooting Man Gold.
I don't know about that, especially after that last volley.
I've been watching this and the volleys have been going back and forth.
Zero forming up with 60, trying to shut Shooting Man Gold down. Here's some M1s.
All it takes to make a duel.
That might be the deciding factor, those M1s. Meanwhile, back in the center, stare down. They are just slapping each other with the sticks. This is an RPG battle. Oh, Big Rig. Tired of how it's been going so far. He's down to 1.6 gigawatts with 274 meganewtons, 8 weapons. Not that bad considering. Oh, he's changing focus to Shooting Man Gold over there, showing Tibbs into the interior. But he needs some fire on Shooting Man Gold, so he get help from the rest of his team. Shooting Man Gold's shields are still up, but he does take some damage through a shunt or maybe through an exposed part of the shield. Zero's cockpit with a thruster on it, still whipping around being that. 3 weapons left though, not useless. Seemed to kill his body, sailing into the distance. Goodbye. slow pass with M1s. The Magnetar, confused, doesn't know where it is, needs help. Have you seen my dog?
Oh, bits of zero flying past.
And the fight swings by the center. Shooting Man Gold chasing down 60.
I was trying to work out what gun-fired hot pink shots, but no, it was just parts of zero.
Just parts of zero. Oh no, we got another red. That's Big Rig. He's gone red. It's just 60 and zero left in the center. Zero's not even in the center. Now Tiberius needs to refocus. The last remaining threat from 60. This is looking pretty convincing.
On sideways thruster maneuverability.
Comes M1s. What? Did they just pass through? They might have just passed through the hull. What happened?
Yep, that was a big hole in the side of Tibbs there. That went right through.
Senior Tequila coming by for a random shot.
Thank you, Senior. Very cool. Just spraying Sharons in the distance, sending him spinning. Shooting Man still shooting zero. Oh yeah, those hunters are really starting to stack on 60.
And that's zero out.
Zero finally taken down by Shooting Man in the distance. Now it's Shooting Man and Tiberius versus 60.
Yep.
Nice airy shot. Another one. Some hunters pulling him apart. He still has 1.6 kilowatts power. It's starting to fall. 170 meganewtons of thrust left. So like I always say, I don't mean to call a match before it's over, but
Yeah.
it's not looking great.
Certainly wouldn't want to be in 60 shoes right now.
Yeah.
Just those lasers drilling in now. Looking for the juicy innards.
They're trying to weld up what's left. There's not a lot. TEC is occupied, 60 has gone red. That's it. TEC victory on board wipe. We're done. Game.
Alright. And so that's TEC going through the finals then, right?
That's correct. 2 out of 3. So we got one more match between Khan and Hack, and then the winner of that will be fighting TEC.